Is guacamole a fruit salad?
What is the best milkshake for bringing boys to the yard?
Ostriches are dinosaurs.
Don't piss off old people. New game.
What do you mean it gives you Arby's mouth?
Artisanal muck duck balls.
I think they call that autofellatio.
I want to high five a shark.
Welcome to Bar Banter. Relax, have a drink with us as we debate the most controversial topics in the world today.
On today's podcast, we talk about which appliance is most likely to run the prison,
Rick, your hair game's on point today.
what's the worst place to propose, and lastly, what's the worst fictional job? But first, Richard Mattison, what are you drinking?
I have a mango margarita tonight.
I really thought you were just gonna sit there and like be texting for a minute and be like,
Ignore.
I was gonna get real mad.
Do it.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah, I have a mango margarita tonight with a Repo tequila. Delicious. Drew, what are you drinking?
I actually have switched it up just a little bit.
That's too much.
Jesse and I have been making our own kombucha.
Oh, kombucha, because I just listened to an episode and you're like, oh, making my own limoncello. So now you're on to kombucha?
Yeah, and it's really fun and super easy. And we just got our first batch, so now I have kombucha spiked with tequila.
Spikes? Spiked with spikes?
With spikes? Are you
I don't
talking
know.
mics?
Nope, spiked with spikes.
No,
With
tequila.
literal spikes. Fair enough. I already said that I'd be mad, so at this point, it's not going to be mad if you just be silent. Because I already know.
I feel like a lot of words were happening, and
Travis, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Castle and Key bourbon that I've got. It's the Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey 6-year. I just did the last pour. It's a bit of a big pour, but it's 100 proof, so that'll get me through. That'll get me through the episode, if you know what I mean. It doesn't taste like prison wine, though.
I do know what you
You
mean.
do know. It doesn't. It's not prison wine or prison liquor.
barely even newer.
Heyo. That didn't even kind of get us to
We talked about prison. There we
where
go.
we needed to go.
We did prison alcohol. They make it in the toilet. Gentlemen, our first topic this evening: which appliance is most likely to run the prison? I'm thinking the leader, the gang leader, putting his foot down, but is also kind of a mafioso type where, like, you do favor for me, I won't shank you. Got to have that kind of, big picture personality, but also willing to just crush skulls. Which appliance fits that MO? Drew, you said earlier before we started recording, I've got the right answer. So what is
I
it?
do. Okay, I'll go
What
first.
is it? Calling you out. Like we're in the
The
prison.
one and only refrigerator.
Nope. Wrong
Yep.
answer. Rick, what's
Nope.
your
I get to say my piece. Shut
Okay,
your
go ahead.
goddamn mouth.
Go ahead, shut the goddamn refrigerator door. Go on.
Refrigerator, it's got everything you need. It's kind of like a guy who can just get you stuff. It's got your food in there. It's got your stuff that needs to be frozen. It is cool under pressure. Dare I say, ice cold. Also,
you didn't
it's
say freezer.
magnetic. It's a refrigerator. It's got a combo.
Didn't say.
I'm not gonna say refrigerator freezer combo. That's ridiculous. It's like saying ATM machine. Go fuck yourself. It's magnetic. It's got a magnetic personality, so it would be able to get everybody behind it. And overall, it's just a big piece of ass. It is thick.
Thick City.
It
Thick
can
city.
get in there. That's why the refrigerator is the best.
I like where your head's at, but clearly you haven't been to prison.
Clearly,
No, I have
shows.
not.
It shows. Rick, best
What-
appliance.
Because-
which one's run the prison?
It's not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the toaster.
In the documentary The Shawshank Redemption, we learn how you run a prison. It's all about the dirt.
Hmm.
And only one appliance sees everyone's dirt. And that's the dishwasher.
Oh,
Not
well,
only
I
does
thought
it
you were
see the
going-
dirt, but it cleans it and has all the tea. And so it runs on the only economy in prison. Secrets and knowledge.
Information.
I don't. I like the. I think the analogy is close. I thought you were going to say something like, and cleans it like the guy was cleaning the books. In a sense, he was cleaning up the numbers because he's got dirt on the warden too. But that's also not necessarily the same person we're talking about. He's got dirt on the warden, maybe not on everyone else, but the warden has dirt on them. So it's just like who's got dirt on who, right?
I thought you were going to go vacuum cleaner.
I thought you were going to go vacuum cleaner too. I don't hate that one. I thought the appliance that was most likely to run a prison is actually a pressure cooker. Strict rules. It can explode if it's pushed too far, right? If it's too much pressure, it can explode and actually hurt someone. The top can come off, but most of the time it does.
What does the top coming off have to do with anything?
You explode. You get enraged and you beat the shit out of people. You have the person who's running the prison has to have some sort of level of physical brutality. They like dirt is a big part of it for sure, but someone who's bigger, stronger, faster than you is going to try to usurp you and take you out. So you have to have at least some level of physical prowess. You don't have to be the biggest or the strongest, but you can't be the weakest either. You have to gain that initial respect. So the ability to explode and just go and brutally beat the shit out of someone is something that is needed in case someone steps out of line. Most of the time, those people have some sort of really tight controls over everyone else. Again, maintaining that pressure inside, and knows how to release the pressure when necessary in order to maybe give a little bit with a rival gang in return for something else. So having that knowledge and that throughput to see, like, I don't have to explode and kill this person. Like, let's diffuse the tension in this one scenario in order to then go back later and then stab them in the shower. So I'm going with pressure cooker.
I don't like it.
We got the refrigerator. We've got the dishwasher, and we've got the pressure cooker. Any alternates?
I like how we all chose kitchen appliances.
Are there appliances outside of the kitchen?
Yeah, clothes washer,
Technically, a vacuum is
dryer,
room agnostic.
Ooh, wow.
Yes.
Room agnostic.
Look, I'll tell you right now, there's no.
I'd consider like a water heater as an appliance.
Ooh,
The
Your
AC,
your
the
AC unit's
unit,
technically an appliance.
no, that's fine. I
No,
wasn't.
I was just-
I literally. Yeah, no, I like that. I was literally like,
I
only
had to
thought
think about that,
appliances
Rick.
existed in the kitchen. So I'm glad we expanded
Sure.
our horizons there.
Expounded works.
All of the above.
See, Travis, I disagree with your. I don't know if I necessarily disagree with your appliance. I disagree with the way you phrased it.
Go on.
Because if you run the prison, you're not fighting. Your muscle is fighting. Like you're not like.
Yes, but in every
You got to be the brain.
I don't disagree with that. 9 times out of 10, you're saying, "Hey,
Right.
muscle."
Sometimes you still got to remind them dad still got it. I get it.
Correct.
But
Right, and that's why I
That's
think
when,
I think
as the
most of the time-
refrigerator, you just fall on top of them.
that's true.
So I think
that is true.
You
again,
lay the hammer down.
9 times out of 10, you're really good at internalizing and controlling the pressure. But then there's that one time you snap and you remind everyone why you're the big dog.
Well, but that's why the dishwasher works. Because if you ever let the dishwasher out and leak, it's fucking some shit up with all that water, dog. The pressure cooker, what's it doing? Like you're a whiny teenager as a pressure cooker. All you do is make noise when you snap.
There's a
Or-
giant explosion and shrapnel goes everywhere.
But then you're done. Then
State
you're
your
gone.
source. State your source.
The
There's no lasting effect. Like you're the jester in that sense. Like you have one move, you're done, and you better hope it works. Versus the everlasting flow of the dishwasher.
I didn't say. First of all, I don't think that the person who runs the prison is good at running the prison. Does that make sense?
Well, if that's the take you're taking, then how do you get to be running the prison if you're not good at it?
The vacuum opportunity. There's the power vacuum.
I don't like
Going back to
where this is going at all.
Going back to appliances, there's a vacuum.
Okay. Now that's the conversation.
There we go.
Really saying a vacuum is an appliance?
It's a there's an actual term for it. It's a
room agnostic vacuum appliance.
No, it's like a it's a small appliance.
So is a toaster.
So there's
I assume that most people
there's weight classes. Heavyweight, lightweight, featherweight.
I assume most people run the prison usually have a very short term reign.
Not the real reigning champs.
Do you have?
They're the OGs.
The OGs.
Yeah.
They don't want to run the prison. They see the OGs are like, I don't want to be the boss. But they found my niche. No,
you're right. They don't want to, but they are.
They're not trying to run the prison. They are staying in their lane. They've made
but that's
the connections.
They're not running. Present runs the prison.
No, it's really more of just like I found my spot. I know what to do. I've got the people to back me up when I need it. But like, I'm not trying to like control and get other people to do stuff for me. I got it. I found my niche. I'm carved out. I'm good.
But that's not running the prison.
I agree.
I have a question. Is somebody getting up and switching tables for a pressure cooker, a dishwasher, or a refrigerator? Like if they come into the cafeteria and they're at the table and you know whose table it is, are they getting up for the pressure cooker?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Like
I don't want to be in proximity to that.
I mean, the fridge and the dishwasher demand
space.
Space.
I'm going to move away from the pressure cooker. I mean, get up and walk away because that shit can explode. It's dangerous. A dishwasher might leak. Oh no, my feet are wet.
In order to protect yourself, wouldn't you want to be as close to power as possible?
It depends on if I'm in the circle or not. And depends on if there's an alternate power faction.
I don't want to feel like I'm in a place where I could be exploded on.
Welcome to prison.
I want to go with the guy who is going to protect me, the guy who's going to put me in his drawers and keep me safe and cool.
Yeah, this isn't
the guy who's going to open up his drawers and give me some food and use his doors to protect me. I want somebody who's going to make me feel safe and like I want to be part of
that's
their
never existed.
gang.
That's never existed in the history
but
of
it's
prison.
not about what you want when they run the prison.
Right. That's no one is trying to protect
There's no charity in prison.
Yeah. No.
I'm not saying I won't have to do stuff for it, but I'm saying I'd rather do it
This
for
is Whirlpool's world, bitch.
I'd rather do it for a dishwasher or a refrigerator than I
got
would
that
for
Energy Star rating. That's how we determine which appliance has the highest Energy Star rating, and that's the one that runs the prison. No, I think the fridge is more of like the guard who like understands you're there and you maybe shouldn't be there and like helps you out. They're not running the prison, but like, hey, I got this guard I can call on in case I'm about to like, happen to accidentally mess with this one guy.
Too versatile for that.
See, I think the fridge.
I don't think it is. I just think it's cold.
I think the fridge is the guy who knows how to get things.
That I could be okay with that too.
Like he's the caretaker. That's what I think the fridge is. Like,
but he should. It's also like in being able to get stuff for people, he knows more about the system than anybody else.
I don't disagree with that. But that
which
does
not mean that they are running it.
No,
if they know how to tweak the strings and pull the threads to get everything, they're in charge more so than anybody else.
No,
They know how to-
he might
they know how to game
run
the system.
he might run a canteen out of his room. Like he might have all the extra food in his room and be able to get extra stuff, but he works for somebody else.
No, absolutely not.
absolutely.
The fridge is the guy
He's
who's
the
too
one who-
rich to murder. So like the guy who runs
like
the prison
that.
knows you don't
And
fuck
he
with the
gets
fridge,
stuff,
but it's still not the fridge's prison.
and he gets people to murder people for him.
No.
I think that quiet power is better than explosive power in this case, especially in prison.
I don't disagree, but if I'm thinking of like the actual documentaries that I've seen about people who are running prison, it's not the quiet guy who's in charge.
Whoa. Careful what you say about actual documentaries.
I didn't. Shawshank's in there. It's not the actual quiet guy who's running the prison. It's usually some guy that knows how to pop off when he needs to. I'm not saying that.
And the guy behind the scenes just letting him think of that.
No, that doesn't have. There's no shadow prison government. It's just
I bet you anything there is.
no. I could be the guards letting them think that, but it's not. Internally, it's just maybe I would say the fridge might be the person outside of the prison who's giving power to the guy inside the prison. I would give you that. That's maybe more likely, but they're not in prison. They're not the one running the show in prison. They're the shadow government or they're the shadow gang outside of the prison.
I
Maybe
think we can all agree on one thing, Drew. Travis's answer is the worst. I think
That's
we
not
can
true.
agree on that.
That's not
And then-
true.
Okay.
100%.
That's not true. I'm not
Let's
even.
move Travis's answer out and let's
Yeah.
get to the real conversation here.
I
Is
don't
it the
want
person with the dirt or is it the person with the goodies? That's essentially what we're talking about.
No,
I
because
don't want somebody who's gonna fly off the handle anytime, somebody bumps their little lid or
I'm not saying that that's
The pressure cooker is the hitman that the fridge or the washing machine or dishwasher sends to take out.
I disagree because
Yeah,
again,
that's fine.
the pressure cooker
Nine-
is muscle.
99 times no, because 99 out of 100 times the pressure cooker is able to maintain the pressure, but then there's that one time when they got to remind everyone who's boss.
No,
They're
I mean, you
actually-
can argue all you want.
They're actually
but
good under pressure.
when he explodes the fridge and the dishwasher, like, did you just do that? Like, not even phase. Like, they're still operating.
And I still go with if it explodes, it destroys itself. Like it doesn't
That's right.
exist anymore.
The leader has no need to destroy it.
yeah, that's the most
too hard.
that's the most likely personality type to run the prison. The guy getting the dirt is not the most likely person. He's just one of the guys that works for.
I'm
Drew guy
thinking
in charge.
best case scenario.
Let's
longevity.
No, I'm not saying which one would you like to have.
Drew.
That wasn't the question.
Let
It was-
the intellectuals have the conversation.
But best,
No.
best, Travis.
I didn't say
equals-
best. I said most likely to. I didn't say which one would be the best to. I said which one
Okay.
would be the most likely to.
It works. It works either
No,
way. Travis's
completely-
answer is the worst.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which prompt
completely
it is.
different. Completely
Travis is the
different.
worst.
No, because neither of your personality types would actually be the ones running the prison.
Have you been to prison?
No, but I've gotten someone out of prison.
All right. And it wasn't a pressure cooker.
But you weren't.
They
Mm.
were. It was close. It was a lot closer than a cool fridge and a guy who leaks on my foot.
And you know why? Because they stay in prison running it, and your pressure cooker leaves.
No,
Gotcha,
I'm not
bitch.
saying the person I got out was the pressure cooker. I'm saying
That's what you started to say.
no.
The
I'm
dishwasher wants to be in prison.
But you definitely didn't say it was a fridge or dishwasher. So,
because they're not even going to be in the prison in the first place.
yes, they
They're
are.
rule followers. Except
They're
man,
not rule followers.
the dishwasher is not a rule follower.
How is the fridge a rule followers? You leave shit in there.
It's just
stuff
cool.
goes bad.
It's calm. It's
you
just,
leave it open. If you leave that thing cracked, everything spoils. Not a rule follower.
That's not the fridge's fault. It's just there.
You have to
the-
follow so
the-
many specific rules to use a pressure
Same.
cooker.
Yeah, you got to stay in line, or
Effectively.
else I'm gonna pop off and kill you.
And kill yourself in the process.
That's fine.
Drew, don't
think-
even
I think
don't even
those-
entertain
Sorry,
Travis.
I think
I'm,
those
I'm
two-
engaging and I
Yeah,
shouldn't be right.
Those
Stay
people
here,
are
Drew.
not in power long. We know
Let's
that.
talk pros of the dishwasher. Can you expound on that just a little bit?
Yeah, again, he knows all the dirt on everybody, and
He
that's
washes-
the current.
He cleans the
Mhm.
dirt. He doesn't know the dirt.
Exactly.
He's able to
But
filter
he
it out.
collects the dirt through cleaning. So he launders the secrets and
Mhm.
knows how to keep things in order. That is the currency.
He knows
in
all
prison.
the stains.
That's right. And that's right. And he's like, I do a favor for you. You do a favor for me. And he keeps receipts. And if you don't come back with the favor, he's
What
like,
receipts?
look, it's in the, go open your dishwasher. They're there. You just got to find them. All right. You see the specs on the floor? Like sometimes you got too chunky of an item on the plate. The floor. I said the floor. The bottom of the dishwasher.
I know what you meant. You have a terrible dishwasher.
I have a great dishwasher. It gets them off the plate and keeps the receipts. All right. We taking up a prison in here. We're not cleaning. Who cleans? Anyways, those are the pros there. And also, if you leave him unattended, he could just spew water everywhere and damage the whole thing.
You're saying
there's no stopping that water.
I watched Ozark, and the guy laundering the money and cleaning the money was not the guy running it. He was.
Who said anything about laundering the money?
You said cleaning the money, and you actually did
not money.
I talked about secrets.
You said cleaning. Dirt. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with
the guy cleaning. The guy cleaning can't be the guy who's running it.
Travis, you don't get a vote in this story. So like
I do. I do. Technically I'm the tiebreaker right now. So I do get a vote.
Is the tiebreaker.
And I think you made your case worse. I was leaning me, but if I'm getting voted out, I was leaning dishwasher, but now I'm like, the guy who's doing the cleaning doesn't run the institute.
So we're saying it's the fridge.
But all the fridge does is
it's
just
worse.
Exist.
It's worse than the
literally
dishwasher.
I have pros, Drew has neutral and cons. So
no, I've got all the pros.
Lay them out for me, baby.
Keeps a cool head.
Not
has ice in his veins, literally.
Nope.
That's a tank.
It doesn't have ice in its
I'll
veins.
give you $1 for that one. That was a good one.
There's ice inside its body. It's water.
He's
water
got the
in
doors.
the
That's off. He's got an offensive.
Dude, you doing this reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. With the
I know. That's what I was thinking. The dresser.
The dresser. Yeah.
I immediately thought of it. Has a lot of supplies that he can dole out if he wants.
Mana culture, I see. Mana culture.
Take this.
How great. All right, tiebreaker.
I don't like either of your answers. I don't know.
Well, pick one.
I don't think Rick or I are jumping ship, so.
All right, screw it. I'll go fridge just to piss Travis off.
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
That's fine. I will not have my record smeared that I voted for either of your ansers.
Yeah, you just submitted a worse option.
You died on a terrible hill.
Because it's the most likely, not the best. I didn't say which one would be the best one to run the prison.
Most likely equals best.
No, that's not true.
If you would have went with most likely, I would have respected your answer more with vacuum cleaner because no one knows it. Because no one knows it's an appliance.
I would have
respected that answer over your bullshit pressure cooker answer.
Not bullshit. A. B. I agree. Vacuum would have been a better answer than at least your answers, for sure.
Don't strike the wound because you're upset, Travis.
I'm not. I'm just laying facts.
You're not
laying facts.
You're not.
The prison would be a terrible place to propose.
Wow.
Tired of weak snacks? Step up to Angry Toothpick Jerky. Too delicious and just a little dangerous. With flavors like original, classic flavor, basically jerky royalty, teriyaki, smoother than your cousin's mixtape, and try our new chili de arbol, sweet, spicy, and definitely plotting something. Find us on Etsy and get 10% off with code BANTER at checkout. Angry Toothpick Jerky. Own your hangry.
Gentlemen, our second topic of the evening. What's the worst place to propose? I want to jump out there.
Oh man, fine. I was about to. I
want to jump out there because I think there's some places that are really bad and really gross, and there are some places that are really embarrassing. But I think the worst place.
Wait. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
When you say worst,
yep.
Are we going inappropriate, risk of embarrassment if she says no, or timing? Timing and inappropriate might be the same thing.
I may
I
have
have
gone.
answers for each of them.
Okay. All right.
Yes, I went one that I might. I don't want to say is outside the box, but is very not good. I think we can all agree it's not a good place to propose, and that would be the middle of a very busy highway. Getting out of your car, stopping traffic, cars flying around you at 70 miles an hour, getting on one knee, asking them to marry you. Might be the worst place to propose. It's not good.
I mean,
It's-
you aren't wrong.
It's not good. I'm open to other suggestions, but to me that's a fearing. If I'm the person on the receiving end, I'm fearing for my life, and I'm also inconveniencing hundreds is probably a good number. I don't want to say necessarily thousands, but hundreds are
Mm.
highly inconvenienced, and
You'll
I
also
might,
probably get pulled over, so you're wasting police resources. There
Yep.
could be,
and might just go to jail too, which is not a good place to be in general.
yeah,
As
it's
we've
technically
learned,
illegal to stop on the highway unless there's some sort of accident.
actual emergency. Yeah. So I'm gonna go middle of a busy highway. Busy highway, not. I don't want to say
We're talking like 75 in the middle of Atlanta.
but with enough cars to be dangerous, but not gridlocked, if that makes sense. So like it's not the Glacier 75 where you're not moving.
No, it's like right before you get to Tech, like
But-
right before you pass.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
Yes.
Northside Drive.
that-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Around
yeah,
that
I know
area.
exactly where you're talking.
Where there are
about.
people who have to cross 3 lanes of traffic in order to get
get
over
to the exits.
because of where
Yeah.
85
It's the
comes
worst.
in.
And then like
like
75
right-
should be left, right, but it's actually left.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
85 should be left. but
When
it's-
you can see the varsity,
Yes.
but everyone has to be that's
Yeah.
my least
But-
favorite part of
But
study.
when there's enough cars where everyone's still going 65, 70, not when it's just like stopped or
Mhm.
5 miles an hour. Because honestly, if it's like stopped, is like, now's a good time as any. I don't want that scenario. I'm talking middle of a busy highway. That's my
You're gonna
worst place to
hate
propose.
the audio for this, Travis.
Other places
Um,
bad to propose, not good.
Can I give a few? 'Cause
Sure.
I have ones that kind of meet each category. I just want to throw a few out there. I think this is the easiest one and kind of the layup, but at somebody else's wedding
Okay. Yep.
is just kind of the easy answer, especially if they don't know what's going to happen and haven't
Correct.
told you that it's okay.
That's the biggest thing is they don't know it's okay. Or
yeah,
they don't know
because
what's gonna
it's taking away from somebody
Mhm.
else's
Mhm.
very special day to put onus on you, and it's disrespectful.
happen. Agreed.
Second one, kind of more on the highway one, inside of a porta potty. Because A, why are there two people in a porta potty? Or B, if they're not in there with you, how are you proposing to the person on the outside?
My backup was truck stop bathroom. So yes.
Yeah, same vein. And then third one, which Jess gave me, is in the middle of a fight.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't think
But,
that's the worst place. It depends on where the fight is. Maybe the worst timing.
In the middle of a UFC fight where there's two people fighting.
I asked her the same question. I was like, what
Not
kind
good.
of fight? But no, if Jesse and I were in an argument and it was like
To me, that's like the
knock
naked,
down, drag out,
It's
to
the
me, that's
naked
like the
man.
naked rule. Like if
it's
you
not
get
make out
naked
sex. If you get naked
and
you
you're
can't
still
do sex.
fighting, it's worth fighting over. If you stop fighting, not worth it. So to me, that's
If we
similar.
were fighting and I got down on one knee and we were still fighting afterwards,
Right. It's worth the fight.
worth a fight.
That's
It's worth the
yeah,
fight. The
yeah.
topic's worth the argument's worth having.
If
Yes,
you're still
but-
together after that, then I would be surprised.
Look, there's
Yeah.
only one place.
We mentioned a bunch, but go on.
The electric chair is the worst place to propose.
They still do that?
Till
Sure.
or gas chamber, lethal injection,
Yeah.
the
The death.
corporal death sentence room.
Yeah.
If that's
Now,
a better way.
here's my question, Rick. Are you the one being injected? Or
I don't think it necessarily matters because till death do us
Mm.
part got really literal, like really fast.
No, but I think Drew's question was, are you the one giving them
I
the
understand.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was saying,
I assumed
is
he
it-
meant, am I on the table or is she
am
on
I
the
on
table?
the? Yes, that's what I was saying.
And in that
Oh.
sense, it doesn't matter because till death do us part is about to happen real fast. So it doesn't necessarily either or.
Yeah.
If you want me to pick, I will say I'm on the table would probably be
Mhm.
worse.
The person on the table is doing the proposing.
Yes. If
we
you make
still use the electric chair in
Yep.
the United
yeah,
States,
you
Is
can
it
still get like
Texas?
shot. Like you get a vote. Like they ask you. I think.
bro.
is the
I will
rule.
take a
Firing squad.
firing squad any day.
Another good one. You're proposing to your wife in your mistress's delivery room. I think that would be
Ooh.
That's a real bad one.
a pretty
Mhm.
A tier place to propose. Like, look, I
Is-
know this girl's giving birth real quick, but will you?
Is she
Bro,
there, Rick, or are you
but
doing this
yes.
like via
No, yeah, they're
FaceTime?
there.
They're
Like
there.
mistress is
Who
pushing.
is it? Who is this? This is my mistress. Do you want to get married?
Right.
She's
Do you want-
She's crowning.
Yes.
And you're on one knee. Sir, I need you to catch your baby. Hold on.
turns out you hid the ring inside.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Wow.
match it. The baby comes out with
Wow.
The ring is around the umbilical cord. You gotta cut it to get the ring off. This may be the most disturbing thing we've ever done.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I don't know how logistically that works, but
I
yes.
don't either.
Oh my god.
We did say that had to be
What
a
an
constraint.
absolutely unhinged moment that would be. Like,
Will you marry me?
I think the doctor would go kill himself after that. He's like, I can.
I thought I've seen
He's
that.
like, I see the head and a ring.
A ring?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
That
Uh,
might be the
Oh.
craziest thing I've heard on this podcast.
you're
We've,
welcome.
we've graduated, boys.
We went from last week. The thing that graduated us was canned tuna water Oreos. This week, ring around the umbilical cord.
Look, I really appreciate the continuous improvement mindset
Yes.
that we've adopted
Yes.
in this podcast.
We are finally
We
yes
won't
ending.
settle for.
Happy to help. We're really earning that not safe for work tag.
Yeah, we'll take the check. No, yeah, it's fine. We'll see ourselves out. We'll
But
take-
also, that's not as far as not safe for work goes. That's pretty safe.
You're right. Oh my
Like
god.
that's not. We could have talked about horrible things. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I was
I've
gonna
said
say.
way worse in my life,
Oh,
but
I said way worse that I'm
Today.
gonna cut out later about the.
my cheeks hurt. That was so good.
I will say the only thing on here where I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with it was actually the electric chair because there is something a little poetic about it. It's not I'm not saying it's a good place, but there's like that little like, honey, I know this is the last time we'll ever see each other, so will you marry me? Yes, I will. Dead. Like that seems a little. Someone's written that into a drama somewhere. I'm like, yeah, I could see that happening. It's not the worst.
It does
place.
give me, and this happens. I've been served these TikToks of like people on their deathbed when they're dying of cancer getting married
right
hours before they die.
Right.
So
Again, not good,
no,
but not the worst. I like highway. I like the porta potty / truck stop. I like the mistress delivery room umbilical cord.
So good.
Ring surprise.
honestly, I think that one kind of
That one kind of I thought I had a really good one, but like that one is that one has such shock and awe. And
Like everyone's confused.
and the personal audience that's there, like with the highway one, you have a lot of anonymous people that are really fucking pissed. In the delivery room, you may have like the mistress's mother, You
Oh,
may
yeah.
have the doctor.
The baby's trying to crawl back into the womb at that
It's
point. It's
so
like, I don't
bad.
want this.
Secondhand
This is
embarrassment.
not my life.
Plot twist. The woman you're
proposing to.
sorry, my brain broke for a
Yeah.
second, is
gonna be
giving
that good.
birth right next to her.
To someone else's baby daddy. Okay, I think I think that one has to take it.
Oh, it's so good.
Rick, did you have any other backups?
That's going to be in my brain for a while.
I had a few others. I was going to use one as a segue to the next topic.
Let me say mine really quick then before you
yeah.
segue us.
Yeah.
The only other one I had was skydiving,
Mm.
because the risk of losing the ring
Yeah, her not hearing you. There's a lot there,
mid-flight. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that could go
Yeah,
wrong.
I agree. That's a good backup because it's not a good place. I think we all agree. It might not be the
No.
worst, but it's not good.
Potentially, if it goes well, it could be an awesome place.
Right. It
Speaking
can't be the
of
worst. So.
things that may go well or equally bad. If you were the Jurassic Park security guard at shift change,
Damn it.
that would be a terrible place to propose, potentially, especially if the dinosaurs are breaking out at your fictional
Mhm,
job.
mhm.
So
Well done, Rick.
thank
Really
you.
good
Thank you.
segue. Yeah,
Thank you.
I just
Thank you.
you're so accomplished in this.
Travis is fuming. Oh, yes.
I'm gonna get a drink and I'm gonna let him stew.
Yeah.
on it for a
Let's
second.
let
Hey, real quick. You listening? Cool. Do me a favor. On your app, wherever you're listening to this podcast, there's a button to follow or subscribe or some sort of a notification type bell. Whatever you do, don't click them. Don't click those buttons. Don't do it. Or click it. Whatever it doesn't matter. Just fine. It's fine. Just click it. It's cool. Just do whatever you want. Preach.
So guys, what do you think the worst fictional job is?
You sound
I'm so
defeated.
excited to see where this goes.
I this is another one I have like 5. Probably
I have
good
5
ones.
answers, but I'm really excited for mine. But I don't want to go first this time because I went first last time. So someone else go first.
Okay, I'll throw out some. I'm gonna go from worst to first here.
Worst to first. Do you want me to just write down the first as your quote submission?
I'll let you. I'll throw out.
You're gonna throw out a bench, and then we're gonna vote on your best submission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like at first I was like, I think like the Cullens family dentist would potentially be a bad gig. Like who wants to be the dentist for vampires?
Vampire dentist. Okay.
Vampire blood bank manager also seems pretty bleak.
Mhm, mhm.
I was thinking about I just had a brain fart. Like an NPC villager who has like one line, and like the Free Guy movie, if you've seen that, like
Yes.
that's all you do. Jurassic Park security guard also sounds like it could be tough. But I think where I'm gonna go, I think werewolf barber would be pretty awful.
Hmm.
Because have you tried grooming a normal dog? Imagine grooming a werewolf, and that would be awful.
All right. So NPC, vampire dentist, and/or blood bank manager, and then werewolf barber.
Yes.
Okay.
I had a little bit of a similar list. I'll just preface this with I'm assuming I'm getting hired for this, not knowing the circumstances,
Interesting.
Okay.
is kind of where I prefaced it at. And I have 2 other security guard ones. I think it just it's a job that lends itself to like weird situations.
Sure.
Security guard at Arkham Asylum.
That would be bad. Yes.
Security guard at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place.
Just yep.
Rick may not know that reference, but front desk at a haunted hotel
Mm-hmm.
or a haunted, place of business, and then janitor on the Death Star.
Ooh, I like that one.
Like, and honestly, that one's probably my favorite because honestly, probably wouldn't be a terrible gig. Like I bet they have good benefits and shit on
Yeah,
a
probably
place
not,
that big.
probably not the worst fictional job, but it's not good.
But then you get blown up.
yeah, you get blown up. It's true.
You-
Because you're not making it on a life raft. Let's be real.
That's
No,
true. You're not.
There's zero. You are the last person to get on a lifeboat.
I have a bunch, but I'm going to submit these two. We've got the magical pest control, but specifically the sentient creature division. So like Bugman is never like the most glamorous position, but at least you're killing things that are like roaches and ants and whatever. But if I think to like whichever, not Harry Potter, but the what's his
Fantastic
face?
Beasts and
Fantastic
yeah,
Beasts. Some of these icky pests are sentient and they have personalities and can think, but like people want them removed from their house. So that guy who's got to get rid of pests that are like thinking, that's not a good job. I wouldn't want to have that responsibility to get rid of those sentient beings. And then my favorite one, and this one is I thought a lot about this and I'm like, what's a terrible, thankless, very dangerous job? And that would be the dungeon trap reset technician.
Ooh,
Mm,
ooh, yeah. Because
Like
that also probably includes like removing the bodies,
removing the bodies,
Yeah.
cleaning up
cleaning the
everything.
blood.
you gotta
But
put all
also-
the dart. You gotta put all the darts.
There may have
back
been
in.
a trap that wasn't set off that you didn't know about, so you got to
Mm.
avoid that. So some
Mhm.
traps might still be active. You got to refill the arrows. You got to reset the giant
The
swinging
giant
axe.
Potentially catch the
blades.
monster that was let loose.
Yeah, you got to bring it. You got to
Push
bring
the
him back.
boulder back in Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that guy.
that's-
Thankless job. There's hundreds of people, tens of
Just
people.
thinking about the guy trying to roll the boulder back up the
The Indiana.
the
Will you
chute.
come help me, Ted? No, I'm on break, Phil. Push it yourself. I got 15 more minutes.
I'm taking a 5.
You know what? Yeah.
And I know my next character for presidential debate.
The guy that's constantly on break or the guy that's resetting the
Both.
traps? Both.
Both.
You're going to play both at the same time. So yeah,
I love that, Travis. I will hear no further arguments.
I'll be here for
the,
like
the trap reset. Oh my God.
the guy that's like,
And he has to be sure not to clean it too much because you can't
Right.
not have spider webs like cobwebs.
or you got to like
Right.
coerce the spiders to make new webs.
Yeah, you gotta like kind of decorate with all this, and you gotta leave just enough skeletons to make it creepy.
Yeah.
And then the other thing that like we're not saying, but we all know, like your boss is the unhinged person that came up with that contraption.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, if you're not doing it right or quick enough, like
he's
you're
the pressure
about
cooker.
to be part of it. No, he's not.
No,
He's-
stop.
He's about to be part of the trap.
Yeah, you could die from just
Or Rick, on the flip side, he's the one who comes up. He's like a CEO. He comes
Ooh.
up with the ideas, and you have to implement all of the schematics,
The trap engineer.
engineering for making the actual traps.
But I feel like
and so
that
you're on a
per-
timeline.
But I feel like that person's I don't want to say a one-time gig. You're engineering one time, whereas like
Because if you get it
reset-
wrong, you're a part
I'm
of
saying
the
it's a
trap.
combination of both. Like you're
You're
the guy who
both- you're both.
resets them, and the guy who has to make, because you're the only one who knows how to do it.
fair. Yeah, if that was also a part of that, it makes it worse for sure. What I was
No, but I
thinking
guess
is
I
the
like
designer,
the one time.
yeah.
I like the one time aspect of that because essentially, once you figure out how it works, you're not needed.
and you're
and-
killed.
Yeah, and then the trap resetter is he adds it to the list, and like the golf guys that have the flip book, he's like, I'm 150 yards to the tee. Like he comes out, he's like, okay, I'm 110 yards to the trap switch. Now I got to turn 95 degrees to the right to make sure I don't set this off while we're still trying to reset the fucking boulder that's heavy as shit. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. That was an A+
Yeah.
submission right there,
Thank you. That was
Yeah.
I'm
except for your bullshit
S-
pressure cooker.
S tier. We'll
S-
give you one S tier for the
S tier. I'm here for it. I'm here for
Ooh,
it.
that
I'm
would
also-
be a fun game. To track at some point, everyone logs the submission tier. and then we revisit.
Oh, that's a lot to keep up with.
Well, get it together over there, Travis.
you need a guy for that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Chat GPT. Do it. Do it.
Get on it.
Log
I'm
all
also
the S
I'm
tier
also
submissions.
thinking about the traps where like the floor falls and
You know
there's
what?
spikes
No,
underneath.
I got it, Travis. I
Okay.
want this, so I got
Okay.
it. Hold
Okay.
on.
Rick is our podcast scribe.
I got this.
S tier levels. So you're only gonna track S tier level submissions.
I'm only tracking S tier level submissions.
Okay.
And
Okay.
call them out as they come up.
I would like to put in from the previous topic. The winner of that one is an S tier level submission. Again, leveled up. Canned tuna water. Go ahead and throw in that one for Oreo filling. S tier level submission.
Do we know who did the canned
You
tuna
did.
water? I did?
Yes. I don't think you came with that. I think that
Yeah,
came
we-
to you.
That was
We
organic.
We
Yes.
arrived to that.
Just off the dome. Those are my now S tier level submissions, and I know this is subjective, but is this like fits really well or is just a really funny submission?
I'm gonna
for the bit.
So the bit the way I'm gonna apply these rules is, since the idea is later we're gonna rank them, is my plan. One day we're gonna have the topic is gonna be
Because we come in and
the
who
ranking
had
of the
best
S tier
submissions.
submissions. So if if the spirit guides you and you think it is an S tier submission, you call it out and I will log it, and then we will eventually revisit,
Okay.
and then we'll rank our S tier submissions every now and then.
I'm down for that because there are some submissions where I'm again doing a bit, but I think it's a really funny bit, and that's an S tier bit. It
Right.
doesn't necessarily fit the prompt, but it's an S tier bit.
So yeah, if
as long as we're
S tier bit for it. I will say we need some rules. The other two, it has to be a unanimous decision.
I'll give you a 2/3 vote.
or 2/3.
I don't think it necessarily needs to be unanimous, but I agree there needs to be a second.
You can't just say I won that. I think it's S tier. Everybody
Yeah, right.
else,
Yes,
at least
there-
one other person has to agree.
There needs to
that
be.
that
Yeah,
was
I
S
will.
tier.
I will allow that. You don't necessarily. I don't think you need 100% agreement.
But I also don't think you can submit you can't call it your own as an S tier.
Yes, it's like a nickname. You can't choose. it.
The other two have to say that it's an S tier. I think that's
Yes.
it's not a like I think that was an S tier vote, but I'm not gonna be like, and that was an S tier vote, right, guys? Like that's clearly not an S tier
No,
vote.
correct. I think it has to be organic, and I agree with that. The non-submitter has to
Agreed.
nominate.
I'll say, and because we are Benless at the moment, I like two have to agree. So if there's
Yeah, two votes.
two votes total. If Danny wants to throw in his vote on the
Sure,
random
yeah.
occasion, he can count as a vote for that.
I think you just need a first and a seconded.
Yeah.
and then we will add you to the ledger.
I
I'm here.
think we need to be careful with that and be able to veto Danny just because
No,
he
I
can
agree.
be stupid.
No, I agree with that.
Yes and no, because I feel like if someone
I think we just don't tell Danny this is a thing, and that would limit his BSness. Because I do think he would try to force some things, but if we just don't
Yes.
tell him it's a thing,
He would take advantage.
how about this? Danny can only second, he can't first. I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Yes.
Because that way he can't take advantage and it's organic about someone who actually cares and is put forth effort into the podcast that can submit S tier. So, okay, cool. I'm here for it. Gentlemen, it's time for last call. Gentlemen, for tonight's last call, we're gonna do words. We're gonna do a would you rather. We're gonna go Rick and then Drew. And that's all we got. So, Rick, would you rather be seasick for 3 days straight or be drunk and spinning for 1 day straight?
Ooh.
Mm.
The timeline there is is an S tier edition. I'm just kidding, man. Because 3 days.
3
I
days
think
of
I-
seasick.
I think I want the 3 days of seasick, because the 1 day of drunk spinning. Oh my god.
I can handle like an hour of drunk spinning. A day? I don't know. Drew, what do you got?
Give me the seasick, because seasick implies I'm actually throwing up, and I would. That's the thing I hate the most in this world. So I would rather be. At least if I'm drunk, I'm drunk.
Mm-hmm.
I can spend a day on my back spinning if I need to.
Yep. Rick, would you rather always almost have to sneeze or hit your funny bone every 15 minutes?
Oh my God.
Oh,
What was the first one? Always, almost?
Yeah, always almost have to, like, so not just like a,
Give
you
me
get
the
a
funny
temporary, you don't get
Give me
any
the-
temporary relief.
Yeah, give me the funny bone because that both are miserable, but always,
You're
always,
constantly just,
always is a lot.
can I never not sneeze?
you could sneeze, but then you have to sneeze out. You have to, you feel like you have to sneeze it. You don't,
At least
you
I
don't
get
get the
some
relief.
though.
I don't think you
Yeah,
do.
because the sneeze part gives you the relief. but, yeah,
But then you're
if I
immediately
always
back.
feel like I have to and never, oh yeah, at least in the 15 minutes, like I can
Yeah.
at least calm
I
down.
got, yeah.
Yeah, give me the funny bone.
Yep. Rick, would you rather be on vacation with your 60-year-old parents and have your mom insist on wearing a thong bikini, or have your dad insist wearing a tiny Euro-style bikini bathing suit?
Give me the dad.
And give me the dad too.
Give me the dad. Rick, would you rather run, can't walk, run a half marathon in wooden shoes, or bike 200 miles with no seat and just that post sticking up?
Oh my God. I guess give me the 200 miles. Because after a couple of miles, it feels like the seat is just the post anyways. So
Yeah, I hate to keep following suit, but give me the. I think the biking would be easier.
I think
Also, like there are bikes that don't have the post.
well, this says just the post sticking up. So this does have the post. I think in this situation, I would want the half marathon. I'm not saying it's good, but I feel like I'd get that done fast. I don't know how long it would take me to do 200 miles on a bike. I couldn't tell you, but I can 13.1 miles. It would suck. It would be horrible, but I think I could do it and get it over with and be done.
You said
Well, 'cause
half marathon.
Half marathon, so 13.1.
but I guess so where
That's
my
the-
brain went was like,
I like biking more than I like running.
and then there's a
No, I-
potential for downhill in the bike. where I
Also,
don't necessarily have to sit and pedal. And versus if I'm running downhill in the wooden shoes,
Well, you
there's-
can't
like,
sit,
There's
though.
no relief.
I can stand up on the spokes.
Right,
I feel
you-
like the time would not be much different, and so I'd rather be
I
standing.
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They both are awful.
I've never biked 200 miles, so I could not tell you how long
Right.
it takes. Rick, would you rather be would you rather be forced to watch The Sound of Music continuously for 48 hours, or drive cross country with Barry Manilow singing on the radio the whole time?
Give me The Sound of Music. Great flick.
I fucking love Sound of Music. Give me that.
48 hours, it's a long time. Rick, would you rather be
I
stranded
mean, the
on-
movie is like 6 hours. So
it's
how many times are you
Came
actually
in
watching?
two VC or two.
Yeah, there's an intermission in the movie.
because you gotta rewind the movie.
That's right. That's
Um,
right.
Rick, would you rather be stranded on an island for 2 years with 20 friends of your choice? I don't know if you have 20 friends. Listen, I don't have 20 friends.
Just rude.
Do you like 20 people, Rick?
That wasn't the question.
Fair. Or
Are there 20 people you consider friends?
Rick, would you rather, the other is, or be stranded on an island with a group of 20 famous people of your choosing?
Oh, give me the 20 friends of my choosing.
Drew?
Yeah, give me the 20 friends.
We'll
Yeah,
keep going.
I can find 20 people I can
Jesus,
tolerate.
these are nuts. Rick, as a man, which you are, have your testicles eaten by a squirrel or your eyeballs picked out by a squirrel or by a bird.
Wow.
That was a tame one versus some of the other ones I skipped. Just so you know.
Go for the non-tame ones. I don't care.
Wow. Anybody got a
The
coin?
testicles are attached to my body at this point.
I mean, and so are your eyes? Like,
I'm asking.
Okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
Yes.
Your testicles are attached to your body.
I could
It says-
remove more easily, I guess.
It says eaten off by a squirrel, so they are currently attached to your body.
Balls, I guess.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh no,
There's not a right answer.
there's not.
I think I'm gonna. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I get why you would go eyes. The squirrel's got a long way to go to get to yours. So
It's true. Well, no, I was thinking. Here's how it played
No, it
out. In my
doesn't.
mind.
They're at the bottom. They're on the ground. So
maybe. Well, you didn't say the
The-
temperature.
That's
The
right.
eyeballs. I feel like I would pass out quicker than I would with the balls.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm.
But the long-term consequences of not having eyes are
Right.
worse than not having testicles. I think I'll go testicles still.
Okay. I'm going to do one more and then we'll go back to the ones that I skipped. Rick, would you rather have brown teeth or a hairline just 1/2 inch above your eyebrows? So your hairline starts here on your forehead. So you have this much hair. Your hairline starts here, just above your eyebrows,
So
or
like-
brown teeth.
What we looked like 20 years ago.
I guess.
No, your hairline. So it's where your hair grows out of your forehead.
Give me the hairline.
I'll take hairline. I feel like that's manageable.
Okay. A bit. Anyway, gentlemen, that was our episode. We did it. We had 2 S tier submissions to topics. That was incredible. Well done. Well done. Find us on all the socials at @the_bar banter. New episodes every Wednesday. We're sponsored by Angry Toothpick Jerky. It's this guy right here for the people who can't see anything. Go to Etsy, type in Angry Toothpick Jerky, put jerky in your cart, and at checkout type in banter for 10% off your whole order. Drew, do you have a division of the podcast that we need to support?
No.
Damn it.
Sorry, I forgot. You even texted me about it.
I did.
What was
I did.
What was the placeholder
said-
that we said?
You
the
said
other day? I thought I liked it.
I think merch. I have merch and ROV. Merch dev. I can't read my own handwriting. I don't know.
I don't remember.
There's a link in the description where you can actually support the podcast directly, and you can support different business initiatives like Danny's business development initiative, where he goes to other countries and tells people about the podcast. Like and subscribe. Did I get everything? At @the_bar banter. I don't know if I said that already. And just remember, this is our podcast, and you're just along
Just along for the ride.
for the ride.
Rifle and hose.